The Yankees play host to the Baltimore Orioles. Now the Yanks look to bounce back after a disappointing start to this homestand. Leading scorer Jade Lavelle turned to a boxing analogy, saying it's all about who throws the first punch. When he gets his name called tonight at the NBA draft, it's only further proof to the current team that when they step out of these doors, the opportunities are endless. Last time you squared off against this Iona team, lost by 22. What was the difference tonight? While these two former Eagles have been starring in Oklahoma, the support back here in the Valley has not gone unnoticed. The big man was the #1 pick in the 2018 draft when the Suns took him out of the University of Arizona. But just 4 years later, Ayton may be on his way out of Phoenix. That's a credit to the talent on the team that had 3 all-conference selections. For Colton Schultz, this WWE NIL deal takes him one step closer from this wrestling mat to the pro wrestling ring. The Mercury star will remain in custody through at least July 2nd. Yesterday, several members of the Mercury met with officials from the U.S. State Department in Washington, D.C. to discuss Griner's case. Following the Mercury's 99-94 loss to the Los Angeles Sparks on the road, Texas native BRIANNA Turner had strong words, speaking to the media for just 1 minute and solely about the Uvalde school shooting.
We have a serious issue. There's 535 people in Congress. This shouldn't be normalized. I've been witnessing school shootings for the past 10 years. Sandy Hook was my first memory 10 years ago, and we're still here. So we have to do better.
According to Education Week, there have been 27 school shootings with injuries or deaths this year alone. This week's shooting comes just 10 days after the supermarket shooting in Buffalo, New York that left 10 dead.
I know this is business as usual. This is normal in America. We experience mass shootings. We go to work. We go to school the next day. We don't process because it's so normalized.
Turner, who grew up just 5 hours away from Uvalde, Texas, was the only Mercury player to address the media. Teammate Skylar Diggins-Smith was by her side, but the two abruptly ended the post-game Zoom call after Turner's comments. Mercury coach VANESSA NYGAARD expressed solidarity with the players.
I'm very proud of our women of our league. The players of the Mercury have always taken the forefront when there's any kind of thing that they can stand up for and make a statement. And they really lead over any athletes, I think, in all the world. And I stand with them. Especially speaking as a parent, the school shootings just absolutely ripped my heart out.
The Mercury, who is still dealing with the absence of Brittany Griner, will travel to Atlanta and Chicago before returning home to host Connecticut next Friday. In Phoenix, Ian Sachs, Cronkite News. Alonso Contreras has established himself as one of the best baseball players in the state of Arizona, ranking in the top 10 in batting average, home runs, and RBI this season. But his impact extends far beyond the baseball diamond.
He's like motivation to all of us in school. You know, he's always getting good grades and stuff, and he helps us to do the same thing. And on the baseball field, he's always good, so it helps us to try to keep up with him.
Called Zoe by his teammates and coaches, Contreras draws motivation from his parents, which has only enhanced his love for the game of baseball.
Seeing them coming out to every game and showing a lot of support to me, that made me just love it more, and not doing it only for me, but do it for them.
While the St. Mary's senior dabbles in pitching, and earlier this season started one game by striking out the first 7 batters he faced, hitting is his strong suit. The righty boasts a .649 batting average this year, good for 7th in the state. The Glendale Community College commit has also smacked 7 home runs and driven in 42 runs, both marks tied for 7th in AZ.
One of the best baseball players I've ever been around, hits the ball extremely well, which everybody focuses on. One of the things that I think gets overlooked is his defense.
Zoe is one of 7 seniors on this St. Mary's team, and as the group prepares to hit its final chapter out of the park in the 4A state playoffs, Coach Rideau reflective of just how special this bunch is.
I couldn't ask for a better group of seniors ever. And I'm going to be sad to see them leave, but at the same time, I know they're never gone.
The Knights close out the regular season at Tempe Monday before embarking on the postseason. In Phoenix, Ian Sachs, 531 News.